streaming again, and this time I am journey hunting for Shroomish and Breloom. I think I'm going to do the outbreak method. I'm not sure if the isolated encounter method would be better. Mostly because I'm not sure if the area that Shroomish and Breloom is in has a lot of grass types. Yeah. So I'll just do the encounter method, I guess. Encounter method, I mean the outbreak method. What am I saying? I should probably move out of here where Pokemon are going to be loading in and loading out. Time to reset the days over and over and over. I know that I've seen a Shroomish and Breloom, well, at least a Shroomish outbreak somewhere, but I don't quite remember. I think I've seen one over here. I love my favorite activity of this game being shiny hunting. Skiddo. I would really love a Shroomish outbreak like right now. That would be so great. I wonder how many days it's gonna take for me to get the Shroomish outbreak. Not my region. It's just a small live outbreak. Ugh. Oh, lovely, a rock rough outbreak. I love that. Rockruff is one of my targets, though. I am not going to take a little side quest in the middle of this hunt. Oh, Mimikyu. Man, I just want Shroomish. I would really just like a Shroomish outbreak. That would be so cool, Pokemon. I would love that. I really wish the Charcadet line had a way better shiny. They could have made it so much more cooler. Overall, a lot of the shinies of the newer Pokemon are kind of to me. A lot of them are pretty good though. Hmm. Florges. I haven't seen like a Florges outbreak really. I usually only see Floette and Flabebe. It's not like I really need. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did not. It's not like I really need shiny Florges or Flabebe or whatever, because I do already have all of the shiny forms. Um, already caught already. Ugh, I really just want a Shroomish outbreak. That would be so nice. I would be happy forever and ever and ever. Shroomish outbreak, please. Please. Surely the next time I reset the day, I'll have the Shroomish outbreak. Surely. Okay, maybe not. Rock Ruff. Glaceon. I love how the game always gives me the outbreaks that I don't need and takes forever to give me the outbreaks that I do need. It's like the game knows what I want. Doesn't want to give it to me because it's mean. Tropius. I do not need Tropius. Oh, Dan Whooper. Lovely. Oh, Shroomish. You wanna have an outbreak so bad right now? Hello. Thank you, Hi Biz for the raid. I hope your stream was good. You're welcome, of course. Right now, I'm currently just shiny hunting for Shroomish and Breloom. Yeah, I really like Shroomish. It's a really nice shiny. This game is decidedly not giving me the outbreak that I want, though. The red does look really good. It's definitely one of my favorite shinies. Now, if a Shroomish outbreak would just show up, that would be so nice. However, this game sort of hates me. Yeah, it really doesn't want to come out. I swear I always get the outbreaks of Pokemon that I plan to hunt but aren't currently hunting when I don't need them. And then when I do actually start hunting for them, the outbreaks just suddenly stop appearing. Yeah, a lot of char connects. I accidentally connected to the internet last time I was playing, so now I just have the special outbreak spawning everywhere. I should probably be checking when those outbreaks end. Yeah, I have a pretty good amount of shinies. I would say nearly 2 boxes full by now. I don't mean to press that. Shroomish outbreak, please. Please, I want you. Shiny hunting has become a hobby of mine, mostly because it's gotten so much easier. And there's also just a lot of really nice shinies of Pokemon that I enjoy. I mean, there's not really much else for me to do after I finish the game and get the Pokédex and stuff all filled up, so. Ooh, my favorite shiny? That's tough. If I had to say like a favorite shiny for like aesthetics, ooh, that's tough. I really like Ferrothorix, and I also like shiny Umbreon, Sylveon too. Um, Favorite shiny for sentimental reasons though is probably shiny Wooloo. My first ever shiny was a shiny Wooloo, and I specifically finished the Pokédex in Pokemon Shield so I could have an easier time getting a shiny Wooloo. Do you have a favorite shiny? Wooloo is amazing. My shiny Wooloo, her name is Charlie, and I adore her very much. She is so cute. I adore her. Sometimes I load up Pokemon Shield just so I can look at her. I really wish Game Freak let me transfer Wooloo over to Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, just to feed her some curry and just to look at her and miss her, because I love her so much. I'm hoping that the next few Pokemon games allow me to actually transfer her over. Pokemon Legends Wooloo. Yeah, I'm really hoping in ZA I'm allowed to actually transfer her over. I'd be very sad if I'm not. Shroomish Outbreak would be so nice right about now. Yeah, I'm hunting for the Outbreak rather than the shiny. Sometimes it just takes way too long to find the, like, Outbreak that I want. I think my Eevee Outbreak that I was trying to find a while back took like 2 or 3 hours to find. Favorite Pokemon in general? Well, Wooloo is definitely pretty high up on the list. Um, Sylveon is 2. Scolipede is also a Pokemon that I really, really love. It's hard to pick just a single favorite Pokemon. Scolipede is such a niche Pokemon. I have an attachment to it because back when Pokemon Brick Bronze was still on Roblox, um, I had a Scolipede so I could use Rock Climb, and it's just a very special Pokemon to me for that reason. I miss Pokemon Brick Bronze so bad. I never completed it all the way through. I think I got stuck at like the very end, and I just couldn't beat the last sort of story chunk. So I gave up, and then the game was deleted. Yeah, I was also pretty young. I think I was like 8 or 9 when I was playing it. I remember getting stuck on the flying type gym so badly. Honestly, most of the Pokemon Roblox games are low-key peak. Let me check. I'm not actually quite sure how many hours I have. I know that I have quite a bit. 150 hours or more. I'd like to say I probably have a lot more hours than is actually documented, but I'm not quite sure. Shiny hunting takes up a lot of time. I think it's most of what I've been doing on Pokemon Violet, just shiny hunting. I still need to, one day I'd like to eventually finish the Pokédexes for both of the DLCs. However, I'm a little bit too lazy at the moment. It's like, I would like to shiny hunt. Well, not shiny. I would like to finish the Pokédexes, but without the incentive of like having a shiny charm as a reward for completing them. It's like, I just don't see the point really. I do have friends with the other versions, so like it's not like it'd be that difficult to get all of the version exclusive Pokemon for the Pokédexes, but yeah, that's fair. I really liked both of the DLCs. Um, I really loved the Indigo Disc, especially because of Terapagos. I just wish there was a little bit more to do, like, in the DLC itself. Yeah, the stories were definitely pretty short, but I mean, I think they were pretty strong. And I really liked how this story kind of spanned over both the teal mask and indigo disc. I think that detail was really, really nice. So in Sword and Shield, the DLC's stories were kind of disconnected. Um, and that's great, but I just like the overarching story of the Teal Mask and Indigo Disc, especially yeah, like Kieran's development. His character development was really good. Yeah, it was so sad, but just oh, I feel like he was really relatable. And I genuinely wish I could just give him Ogrepon. Shroomish outbreak, please. Please, I just want the outbreak. Gosh, I don't know if I could ever play like ranked Pokemon or just really any ranked game. My head would hurt. I also just don't have the time nor dedication to like build entire teams. Yeah, it really sucks how time consuming and just crazy the competitive scene of Pokemon is. Like, it's really cool, and there's a lot of really neat setups and different types of team comps you can use, but it's so difficult to know where to start. Pokemon Showdown is honestly so cool. I think I used to be really into watching Pokemon Showdown videos. Yeah, the games have definitely made it easier to like get into competitive Pokemon, but it's definitely no easy task, regardless, because of just how time consuming it is. also probably why hacking in competitive Pokemon is so popular and just almost necessary for some people. I'm also really excited to see how Pokemon Champions will work. I'm not interested in like getting into battling competitively, but like if it if they do it well enough, I think it'll be a really great way to get more people um into competitive Pokemon. I'm also pretty excited to see how the whole dodging system in ZA is gonna work. It will be pretty cool. And it's something that people have been asking for like a really long time. And given the battling system in Legends Arceus, I feel like ZA is a really good way to like expand on that system and play with it a little more. Because as fun as the turn-based system is in the mainline games, Legends Arceus's battle system was pretty damn cool. Which honestly, the Legends series to like experiment game-wise is, I think, really cool. Um, if they're too scared to really experiment with the mainline games, then I guess we'll have to settle with the Legend series, but I'd really love to see the dodging mechanic, if it's any good, actually come to the next mainline generation. Yeah, I am also worried about the city in ZA. I'm staying reluctantly excited about ZA. I definitely think it's a neat concept, but I thought it was going to be a lot further into the future than it appears to be. And just the fact that everything is in the city as well. Yeah, the variety in environment is also a little worrying. Like I'm excited for it, but I'm also staying realistic for my expectations. Um, 'Cause like I don't want them to be let down. Have them too high and then be disappointed when I actually am able to play the game. Yeah, we can't really complain until we either see more through a trailer or actually get the game itself. Gosh, can this game just give me a Shroomish outbreak? That would be great. Yeah, either way, my wallet will also be empty by the day it comes out. I might have to wait a little bit until I actually do buy it, though. Mostly because by then, the, because mostly by then, what is it, all like the guides and other things will be out. Yeah, no Shroomish for me. I wish, though. Honestly, if I still can't find the outbreak, I might look into seeing how realistic doing the isolated encounter method would be. Because I've done it for quite a few of my for some of my hunts and that's gone really well. But yeah. I do know that that one of the areas that Shroomish spawns in, which I'm near right now, has Tropius, I think. So that would also count as the grass type encounter. I think I've done the isolated encounter method for my Goomies, which I ended up finding like 4 of. Tropius is pretty cool. I forget exactly what its shiny looks like, but I remember it being pretty decent last time I checked. At this rate, I'm gonna have to go into 2026 just to find this damn Shroomish outbreak. Sylvan outbreak, lovely. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I had to even go into 2027. I swear I got a Shroomish outbreak a little while ago while I was hunting for Jolteon, and now all of a sudden Shroomish just doesn't want to show up again. Wrong button. Yep, I ignored him and now I have to suffer the consequences. It's gonna be such a pain waiting for all of the new outbreak notifications to go away. Because usually before I actually start killing Pokemon in outbreaks, I like to wait for the notifications to go away so that way I can see when the 25 and 50 marker for the defeated Pokemon is. But it just takes so long. Also, man, of course there has to be a Leafeon outbreak right when I've already finished my Leafeon hunt. Just wonderful. It would be so awesome if a Shroomish outbreak would just appear magically. Favorite Pokemon game? That's tough. I've only ever really played, Pokemon Shield, Legends Arceus, and... one moment. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, like I said, I've only really played Pokemon Shield, Pokemon Legends Arceus, and Scarlet and Violet. Because I just never had the opportunity to play any of the other games when I was growing up. So it's definitely a little bit difficult for me to pick a favorite. Sword and Shield is definitely really special to me though, I will admit, because it was my first official Pokemon game. Well, I did have a DS growing up, but it's more or less we didn't have much opportunity to buy a lot of like official Nintendo games for it. I did watch a lot of the Pokemon animes growing up though. Yeah, that's really fair. If I knew how to like safely emulate the games, I probably would, but I don't. So if I don't get this Shroomish outbreak soon. This game hates me sometimes, I swear. Alright, thank you. I hope you enjoyed your time in my stream. I very much appreciate you stopping by. Hour into stream and there is no Shroomish outbreak. How lovely. Flareon. At this point, I may just look up where the best spot for an isolated encounter would be. If I still haven't found a Shroomish outbreak in like 20-30 minutes, at this point, I really may just look up the best spot to do an isolated encounter method. Man. Shroomish, you so badly want to have an outbreak. Oop. Shroomish outbreak, you want to spawn so bad right now. I'm manifesting the outbreak. Okay, my cat is jumping onto my desk. Miss Ma'am, you cannot be up here. It's not time to eat. I have let my cat out of my room. It would be so awesome to get a outbreak. I would love that. Please. Please. Jeez, this game really, really hates me. December, yay! Ugh, sometimes I'm gonna have to Urban Mystica farm. Absolutely hate Urban Mystica farming though. I've been having at least some luck at doing my Urban Mystica farming in, what is it? The Teal Mask DLC? Not the Teal Mask, in Blueberry Academy Terrarium. Just because of how small it is. Shroomish outbreak, please. I am actually begging you. Reveroom. Riolu, Hoppip. Shit ton of Charcadet. Other Pokemon that I don't need. Trying to find the target outbreaks is definitely one of my least favorite parts of shiny hunting in this game. Beats out using the Masuda method though. I was doing the Masuda method for the for my shiny Milotic because the Feebas spawn in the Teal Mask is just awful. I was like, man, I would rather just at this point I would rather suffer through the Masuda method to get the shiny Feebas. So that's what I did. I was going insane. Game, please. 10 more minutes and I'm just gonna figure out if there's even a good place for the isolated encounter method. Espeon, lovely. Just lovely. I swear to God. This game actively wants to see me suffer. You know, maybe instead of saying I hate this game, I should start saying that I love this game. Because maybe then, it will finally give me the outbreak that I want. So yes, I love this game. It totally doesn't make me want to actually lose my mind. Please, game. I would really, really love this damn shiny. Game, please. I would love you forever and ever if you gave me a damn Shroomish outbreak right now. Stupid ugly pig. I don't want the pig, I want the little Shroomish. Almost 5 more minutes until I am just gonna check and see if the isolated encounter method would even work well. surely the game would give me the outbreak that I want. Surely. Oh my god. This game actually loves me. Okay, sweet. Shroomish. I'm gonna save, and then I'm going to wait for all the notifications to disappear. And so while I do that, I'm going to look at Discord because I have so many notifications. I love having to wait for all of the outbreak notifications to go away. I hate this. Ooh. Is this Shroomish outbreak like right outside of town? Because if it is, that means it's gonna be really easy to do like the town resets. Is that a freaking Eevee? That is a freaking Eevee. Hi, Lucy. Welcome to stream, my friend. I'm currently waiting for all of the outbreak notifications to go away so I can properly hunt this outbreak. It's a very boring task, waiting. I would go ahead and start shiny hunting, but last time I did that, I ended up not even needing to use any sandwich. And that's kind of boring. Ugh, this is gonna take forever. I had to reset the day all the way into, what, December? Yeah, that is a jumping motorcycle. It's a Pokemon. It also flies. Oh fuck, that's exploding. Oh, meow. Yeah, it flies, it jumps, it swims. It can do a lot of things. See, I'm flying. Let me go show you it's swimming. I think there is a lake nearby. I'm actually going the wrong way. I mean, maybe? It's a silly little bike. It swims. Okay, Kelsey, please get off of my desk. I know you are hungry. Vroom, vroom. Oh, fuck. I don't care. Go away, please. Here we are. Yeah, it. Good lord, the frame drops. Yeah, it swims. Okay. You finished the new Apothecary Diaries episode. I'll probably be streaming by the time you get to house sitting, so. Yeah, this outbreak is gonna take forever. Like the notifications. I'm just gonna stand here and wait. I also need to drink water, I need to hydrate. I absolutely love waiting. You know, I'm just gonna see if I can save, close the game, and reopen the game, and see if the notifications will disappear. Oh, my ear is itchy. My ear is no longer itchy. Notifications, please be gone. They are gone. Okay. Sweet. Now I can start killing the Shroomish. This might be a really tricky spot. There's some of them like up here. Part of the outbreak up here. Please say part of the outbreak is up here. Okay, well I don't think it is. Great. It does seem like sitting up there and picnic resetting might be a good spot. but the Shroomish is right there. Oh, there was one in the wall? Oh, this is gonna be awful. If they're spawning in the wall... Oh no. Oh man. It's gonna suck. Shroomish, please spawn. This might be an awful place for a Shroomish outbreak, not gonna lie. Oh, welcome back. That was really quick. I found the Shroomish outbreak. I thought it was good. I will be honest, I kind of forgot what happened. Oh, Kelsey, please do not scratch my wall. These Shroomish are gonna spawn in the wall. I am not happy about that. What? The Dene just spawned in the thin air? Okay, bud. I really need these Shroomish to actually spawn, good lord. I'm also really excited for the rest of the season to get animated. I'm also really excited for the rest of the Dr. Stone Season 4 season to be animated. I'm sure you will get like my live reaction when I watch the new episodes. Yeah, Season 4 is still going for Dr. Stone. There's gonna be 3 parts to it. I think part 1 is gonna be ending soon though. It's been a pain waiting for every single episode. I think I may have to go back and rewatch the episode. The tricky thing about watching things every week that I don't really recall is just the fact that I have to remember what happens. Honestly, when all of the Apothecary Diaries comes out, like at least season 2, I may just binge watch the second season. I've already read the Dr. Stone manga, yet I'm still watching the anime. Kelsey, please stop scratching me while you are going to drive me crazy. I've been considering rereading the Dr. Stone manga. Mostly just to jog my memory about what's going to be coming up. This is such an awkward spot for a Shroomish outbreak. Alright. Shroomish, please spawn. I'm not even surprised that they're just in the walls. I really hate how Pokemon are able to just spawn in the walls. They're literally all in the fucking wall. I should be coming up on 25 defeated soon. At least I'm hoping so. Are there Shroomish on the wall, bud? Of course there are. Who am I kidding? Oh, sorry, kid. Okay. 25. Gosh, this is starting to be a pain in the ass. I'm gonna have to figure out the best spot to do the picnic reset so that the Shroomish don't all spawn in the damn wall. Oh my god, that scared me. Yippee, Hot Pocket! I'm still trying to kill all the Shroomish I need. They keep spawning in the wall here, so I'm not able to actually get to them. I love when Pokemon spawn in walls. It's totally not annoying. Oh, fuck. So when it comes to shiny hunting and outbreaks, to get the best odds possible, at least without a sandwich, you need to kill 60 of them from the outbreak. And that's what I'm doing right now. But because they keep spawning in the fucking wall, it's been a little tough. Which also means a shiny could spawn in the wall. I will have no way of actually getting to it. Oh, there are not many Shroomish left? Hold on. I don't really see that. often. I'm just gonna say that I am at the amount that I needed to kill. So I'm going to save. And then set up a picnic. Chinese sandwich. Grass, lettuce, salty and sour. Or I could do... Alright. I likely will still be streaming by then. How many Herba Mystica do I even have? Not a lot. Okay, great. I'm gonna have to seriously do some Herba Mystica farming sometime. Fuck. Fuck. Kelsey, please stop being annoying. It's not time to eat yet. Okay. First sandwich of the day. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Right here might be a good place, actually. Oof, it maybe it's too sloped. Right here is a good spot, it seems. Okay, there's just a bunch of deerling. This is gonna be tough. Oh, right on. Up. Go up. I might have killed way too many. Oops. This is also just generally a really bad spot. Honestly, if it ends up I just can't seem to find a shiny from this outbreak, I might just like... Wrong button. I may just try and reset and get a different outbreak. Because this just does not seem to be a very good spot. This is such a bad spot. I know I've said that a lot, but it's true. This is a really awful outbreak spot. Game Freak, why did you do this? Why? Honestly, after the sandwich runs out, I might just go find a different outbreak spot because this is just not very good. would love to be able to get a shiny in this really awful spot, but I'm not sure how possible it's gonna be because they all just seem to be spawning in the fucking wall. Where I just can't find a good spot to set up my picnic so that only the Shroomish spawn. This spot right here might be my best bet for picnic resets. Though the deerling do keep spawning up there. I think that Shroomish is just green. Those guys aren't shiny. Okay, I think this might be genuinely the best place to do the picnic resets, unfortunately. The shiny Shroomish would be so cool right now. This is just such a bad spot, man. Out of all the spots the game could have chosen to give me a Shroomish outbreak, of course it had to be right here. At least Shroomish has one of those shinies that are easier to tell. Game, pretty please. Pretty please give me the shiny. This game actually hates me. Oh great, and it's raining now. I may genuinely need to just... After the sandwich, I may genuinely need to just pick a reset until I get a different location of Shroomish outbreak. Because this is actually miserable. This is just an awful spot. I finally have a Shroomish outbreak. However, at what cost? Hello. I am currently shiny hunting Shroomish. And that's a very awful outbreak spot. I also love Shroomish. It has a really nice shiny. This spot is really bad though because I think the Shroomish keeps spawning in the wall. Yeah, honestly, after the sandwich one runs out, I may just try and get a different outbreak location because this is really bad. Can't tell. Okay, those are just green. Aw, that sucks. I forget if Chew is shiny locked or not. I swear it was though. At least last time I checked. Ah. Honestly, that's fair. I wish they would stop shiny locking the legendaries. I get it's difficult to do like shiny encounters for the legendaries because a lot of them are overworld now, but it's just sucks so bad. Like there isn't a legitimate way to get the shinies. At least not in the more modern games. Yeah, shiny Chiyu is really cool. They keep shiny locking the coolest legendaries ever, I swear. I hate this spot, I hate this spot. I have a lot of shinies. All of the Pokemon in my current party, except for my Gallade, are shinies, and then I have around 2 boxes full of shinies. Yeah, I shiny hunt a lot in this game. Shiny Annihilape is dope. I have a lot of different favorite Pokemon. It's just really difficult to pick which ones are my favorite. Annihilape is cool as hell though. Um, Wooloo is one of my favorite Pokemon. I really like all the evolutions. Scolipede is a pretty special Pokemon to me. I just have a lot of different favorites. It's hard to think of them off the top of my head, honestly. Oh, Goodra is one of my favorite Pokemon, honestly. I was shiny hunting Goodra a while back, and I ended up with 4 shiny Goomies. So I evolved 2 of them into Goodra, 1 of them into Sliggoo, and then the last one is just a Goomy forever. Shiny Goomy is actually pretty easy to hunt. At least it was for me. The isolated outbreak method was really good. After this sandwich runs out, I can probably show you the spot that I did the isolated encounter method for Goomy. Honestly, the key to shiny hunting is just to have a lot of patience. Nope, I did not mean to whistle. Ooh, nice. My shiny Wooloo is level 100. I love her very much. I completed the Pokemon Shield Pokédex specifically so I could get the shiny charm to shiny hunt Wooloo. I think it took me just a couple days to complete the Pokédex. Yeah, I was on the grind. How much more time do I have on this sandwich? 2 minutes. Yikes. After the sandwich runs out, I'm definitely resetting so I can find a better Shroomish outbreak spawn. This is a really bad spot. It is gonna take me another like 2 hours to find another Shroomish outbreak though. Yeah, I've been getting every other outbreak for like Pokemon that I hope to shiny hunt, except for Shroomish really. And of course the one that does spawn is in a really bad spot. I'm hesitantly excited. I was thinking that the game would be set in the future a lot more. So I am excited, but I'm trying not to have too high expectations for it. Yeah, I kind of wish two of the starters weren't from the same generation. Okay, my sandwich has run out. It is time to restart. I'm also a little bit nervous about zone, the zone diversity. Oh, it's not actually 1 p.m. for me. I my time is actually a couple hours behind because of the day skipping. Yeah, takes quite a while. Right now it is like 4:38 p.m. Yeah, time to keep day skipping so I can get new outbreaks, and hopefully this time the Shroomish outbreak isn't in the worst spot imaginable. Oh damn, that's late. What are you doing up so late? Jeez. Honestly, that's fair. I can't be talking because my sleep schedule's really messed up as well. Watching streams is fun. I also, to be fair, mostly stay up late because I like playing games with my friends. Plus, it's not like I have things to do every single day of the week early in the morning. Would be great if I could get another Shroomish outbreak, like, now, and in a way better location. I did say I was gonna try the isolated encounter method for this, but I'm not sure. Oh, right, the spot where I was doing the Gumi. The best place to do the Gumi isolated encounter is in this spot. Just have like a dragon type sandwich active and you'll be spawning a lot of Gumi. You're very welcome. I was able to have a lot of luck right there because the outbreak location for the Gumi I was originally doing was just really bad. Another Shroomish. Okay, well that was quick. Hopefully this spot isn't awful where half the Shroomish just spawn in a fucking wall. I'd be so mad. I swear to God, if it's up against another freaking wall. Okay, thank God. I think it's up here. Sweet. This is a much better spot. I have to start massacring all the Shroomish. Thankfully this seems to be a pretty good spot. Oh, nice! I wish the shiny Bodengo was a lot better. Yeah, the thing I struggled with most with getting my Goldengo for the Pokédex was the coin collecting. Like Diamond and Pearl? I mean Diamond and Platinum? Oh, wait, yeah, I get what you mean. I wish so as well. So, honestly, most of the shiny versions of the newer Pokemon in this generation kind of suck. I just generally really hate Yes, I do have a shiny Minior. Let me pull up my boxes so I can properly show you him. It was actually pretty easy. I found him relatively quickly, and I was able to save in front of him before encountering. My first attempt to catch it did die though. Yes, Gudra. One of my 2 shiny Gudra. I have a lot of shinies if you can't tell. Shiny hunting is my hobby. It is worth the effort. One of my more recent hunts was actually for my Melodic, and gosh, it was such a pain. I decided to do the Masuda method because the outbreak location for VODS was in a really just painful spot. So I decided I'd rather suffer through doing the Masuda method, and so I did. It was worth it to get the Melodic though. Shiny Gyarados is so good. I'd also like to get a shiny Gyarados sometime. Okay, 51, 52, 53, 4, 5, 56. Okay, just gonna kill 1 or 2 more, and then the 60 should be defeated. Okay, picnic, and then I'm going to make the sandwich, and hopefully I get the shiny Shroomish. Gosh, oh, that's too salty. That is not too salty and sour. I'm gonna have to do some Herba Mystica farming sometime soon. One thing I really hate about shiny hunting in this game is just how difficult and annoying Herba Mystica is to get. It's an entire pain in the ass to get. It's so worth the sparkling power shinies though. Sandwiches, I mean. Make shiny hunting so much easier. I just gotta open and close my picnic a billion times. And pray that I get a shiny in a reasonable amount of time. I'm just gonna try and unload and deload this way. Maybe just setting up the picnic over here would be best. Oh, I did not mean to run into that Shroomish. I hope I actually get the shiny quick because I've been having a lot of shiny luck recently. Last two hunts I did for Jolteon and Leafeon, I didn't even need to use a sandwich. I am looking for a red Shroomish. That would be so cool. Hmm. Shroomish, please spawn a shiny. I love you forever and ever. shiny. Pretty please. I need to be giving my eyes a break. They've been open too long. It'd be so evil if an off-target shiny spawned. I've had it happen to me several times. What the fuck did I just say? Bro. Man. Okay, well, it's dead. Forgot that Deerling has takedown. Oh well. I am not that hurt by it because I already have a shiny Deerling. My shiny Deerling right now is actually in winter form. I need to turn it back to the spring form. So I prefer it as the spring color. I would really love to see a red Shroomish right about now. Let's go! Now, does Shroomish have any self-damaging moves is the question. I probably should look that up. Does Wild Shroomish have self-damaging moves? Violence. Okay, I don't think it has a self-damaging move. If it does, that's fine because I have already saved. Oh, do I want to heal Pulse? Do I want to heal Pulse? I'm gonna heal Pulse just in case. I'm scared. Okay, it has Mega Drain anyways. Hmm. I feel like Repeat Bowl's gonna look nice with Wild Shroomish and Breloom. A critical catch. Let's go. Well, sweet. I still have plenty of time on this sandwich to possibly find another shiny. Awesome. Kinda sad about the Darling dying, but it's whatever. It's fine. I would like another shiny Shroomish. Mostly because it'd be nice to just have both shiny Breloom and shiny Shroomish. If I can't get another shiny Shroomish, it's fine. No, those are shiny. What? Bro, that Skiddo just spawned out of nowhere. How much time do I have? 14 minutes. Shiny Shroomish! Come out wherever you are. Second one wants to spawn so bad. It'd be really funny if a second Shroomish were to be shiny. A second Shroomish. Please be shiny. I would really appreciate it. Shroomish. Please, can a second be shiny? It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Shiny Shroomish number 2, maybe? That would be epic. Shiny Shroomish, maybe? With like 8 minutes left on the clock. Shroomish! At least it didn't take too long for me to find the first shiny Shroomish, at the very least. It would have been annoying as hell if I had to use several sandwiches and reset several times just to get this stupid shiny. You know, one day I would like to take up the task of doing a shiny living dex. But like, the thing about that is version exclusives, and that's gonna be a whole pain to get. Because usually I do not get both of the game versions. I usually only get one. But as fun and cool as a shiny living dex for one day would be, I'm not sure how possible it is or how much I want to waste my life trying to do a shiny living dex. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't mind if I just got any other grass type shiny, even if it's not specifically another Shroomish. You know, maybe I should have looked at what Trophius' shiny looked like before I did this in case I came across one. Oh well. The second shiny Shroomish would be great. Unfortunately, I do not think this game is willing to give it to me. 2 more minutes. Honestly, I think it's safe to say that I'm not getting another shiny. Oh well. Okay. Once this sandwich ends, I'm probably gonna end stream as well. No. I have like less than a minute left. Oof. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. Literally with 16 seconds. Well, I'm just gonna repeat all this. And another critical catch. Sweet. Literally with like less than 15 seconds left. Nice. Well, I'm going to end stream. Thank you so much to everybody who checked out stream. I appreciate it very much. I hope you have a good rest of your day, or night, or afternoon, whatever time it is for you. And yeah, bye-bye.